Have you ever been confused by an English idiom? Well, today we're going to dive into the meaning of the phrase "a heart of gold." Understanding this common idiom can really improve your communication skills. Let me tell you a funny story about a time someone misunderstood this idiom. My friend, Sarah, was trying to impress her new boss by complimenting his heart of gold. But instead of praising his kind and generous nature, she ended up saying he had an actual golden heart inside his chest. So, what does a heart of gold really mean? It's a figurative expression that describes someone who is extremely kind, generous, and compassionate at their core. Let me show you how to use a heart of gold correctly. My neighbor, Mrs. Johnson, is always volunteering at the local soup kitchen and donating to charities. She truly has a heart of gold. Her kindness and generosity know no bounds. Here are some examples of how you can use a heart of gold in different contexts. My grandmother has a heart of gold. She's always there for our family. The CEO of that non-profit organization has a heart of gold, dedicating her life to helping the less fortunate. Even though he can be gruff on the outside, my boss actually has a heart of gold. That comedian may have a sarcastic sense of humor, but deep down, he has a heart of gold. The character of Ebenezer Scrooge in A Christmas Carol is transformed from a miser to a man with a heart of gold. The new employee at the office has a heart of gold. She's always willing to lend a helping hand. That influencer may seem perfect on social media, but her heart of gold shines through in her charitable work. Notice how the context affects the nuance and usage of the idiom. To help you remember the meaning of a heart of gold, think of a literal golden heart, pure, valuable, and filled with kindness. Did you know the phrase "a heart of gold" has a rich history, appearing in literature over several centuries? While its exact origins are unclear, the use of gold to symbolize valuable qualities like kindness has a long history in literature. Over time, the idiom has become a common way to describe someone with an exceptionally kind and generous nature, reflecting the cultural value we place on compassion. Some similar idioms to a heart of gold include a golden heart, a kind soul, and a heart of pure gold. On the other hand, the opposite of a heart of gold could be a heart of stone or a cold heart. Other related idioms include a warm heart, a tender heart, and a compassionate heart. For example, you could say she has a heart of gold and is always willing to help others in need. Or you could rephrase it as, she is an exceptionally kind and generous person who cares deeply about the well-being of others. I remember a time when my friend, Emily, used the phrase "a heart of gold" perfectly. She was describing our neighbor, Mr. Johnson, who had just organized a community fundraiser to support a family in need. Emily said, "Mr. Johnson truly has a heart of gold. He's always thinking of ways to help others and make a difference in our community." One common mistake people make is using a heart of gold to describe someone's physical appearance, like Sarah did with her boss. Another mistake is using the idiom to describe someone who is only kind in certain situations, rather than having a genuinely kind nature. To avoid these errors, remember that a heart of gold refers to someone's inner character and compassion, not their outward appearance or selective behavior. Quiz time. Which of these best describes the meaning of a heart of gold? A. Someone with a literal golden heart. B. Someone who is extremely kind and generous. C. Someone who loves the color gold. The correct answer is B. A heart of gold refers to someone with an exceptionally kind and generous nature. In summary, a heart of gold is a common English idiom that describes someone with a kind, compassionate, and generous character. Understanding this idiom can help you communicate more effectively and connect with others in a meaningful way. Now it's your turn. Share a sentence using the idiom "a heart of gold" in the comments below. And be sure to like and subscribe for more English idiom lessons. I'll see you next time.